We're going to get started with, we're doing vanity jewelry and boutique clothing today. So check out the listings, auction listings, and also check out the Buy It Now tab. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to start with. We're going to pin this up. Hello, welcome. Sorry, trying to get this started for y'all. Hope everybody had a great day today. So this here is an antique porcelain inkwell. And it's actually from Scotland. It was somebody that was in Denver. They said they had got it in Scotland when they were on vacation. So we're doing vanity items. We're doing we have jewelry that's there too. If you want to see jewelry, please put pre-bids on or let me know which ones you want to take a look at. And then we're doing some boutique clothing as well, and accessories. So let's all right, this here is, I'll pull this forward so you can see it. It's a BB neck scarf. And here this is. It sits up on the neck. You put it over your neck. It's never been used. I know because I bought it. And I thought, oh, that would be really cute. And just to show you, it does have the BB tag on it. But you just wear it here, like inside your coat. But I don't know what I bought it for. I'm in Florida. We don't get cold like that here. But it was cute and I liked it. And I used to travel a lot to Chicago. Let's see, where did that go? I just pinned my Coca-Cola. Here it is. So I used to go there a lot. We're going to start the auction on this one. This here is a Coca-Cola tin for pills or mints back in the day. It's metal. So that was the only time that I actually wore coats and scarves and gloves and that kind of stuff. This here is a pretty shawl, or I don't know if y'all still call them that. It has crewel stitching on it. It is in a copper color. See the embroidery that's there, and it goes along the sides, and then it has the fringe. So it's one of these that you wear. It's a beautiful one. It'll be nice now for the fall coming up. That will be here before we know it. We'll be bringing out Halloween stuff. Let me see here. I have a Delft cup. Where did it go? Here it is. So this is from 1971. I would use this as a little vase that you can put on your vanity. There it is, Delft, Holland. If you have that blue and white decor, or you can use it in the kitchen as a little flower vase. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the listings and the Buy It Now store. I have pre-bids that are open. I do have another show that's going to be on Friday night. That's going to be Granny and Cottagecore. If this is not your gig tonight, which is fine. That's why I like to do like theme shows, and it just brings you stuff that you want to look at. So this here is a beautiful, it's like a half moon type frame for 4 pictures. It's by Malenko, Keeper of Memories. Sorry, I couldn't see the clock. That's a beautiful piece I just got recently. We have, I love these. These here are votive candle holders that I just won in an auction. This here is about 4.5 inches tall. Let me see, is this the one that I have two of? Let me see if I have the right listing for this because I have several. Yeah, this is the one. I think I only have one of these actually. But look at that. It's got the pearl type mercury color glass, and then you have your crown. It's the inside, it's the bottom. These are wonderful for vanities or setting up around the house in your special places. I have these. I have two of these. These here are gold. I have these in gold, silver, and purple. And they're in that gold mercury color as well. See the iridescence, and then you have your embellishments on there. So I do have two of these votive candle holders in gold and silver and in purple. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me know if you want me to run the other colors. We have, let's see, I'll do jewelry in a little bit. This here is a little trinket dish. Well, it's a mid-size. It's actually nice. It's Mikasa. It's a floral trinket dish with a lid. You can use it as a jewelry box. And here is Mikasa on the back. So it is Mikasa. It's beautiful blues and pinks and golds in there. Save that one. So does everybody have a good week so far? I'm glad it's already Wednesday. I had to go into the office today. I know I should not complain. I only have to do it twice a week. And then I work the rest of the days from home. Here is a tropical paradise hat. Brand new from Costa Rica. My husband bought it, but I've never wore it. I don't do baseball caps so much. I have like big straw hats. This is not me. But it's very colorful. And if you have fuchsia earrings and all that, it'll look pretty. Okay. Oh, here's another votive candle. This is a different one. This here is a larger one. But this has, we have all different. Yeah, I think this is the one. So here is this one that's running. It's brand new. It still has the paper inside. These are beautiful. This is made in India. I love how they have like, to me they look like brooches, but they're very pretty. So it has like fancy embellishments. Sorry, time didn't change on that. So is anybody looking for anything in particular? Jewelry or clothing? I have some great items. Boutique clothing, size from large to extra, extra large. If you're looking for any kind of clothing, great for work, great, business casual. You have some nicer things there as well. Did I bring that up here? Yes, I did. This here is a feng shui home design book. So this is this. And it gives you ideas and tell you how to place your furniture or colors to use. Of course, I'm not bringing up any of the pictures, or colors to use in the room and where feng shui actually came from, that kind of thing. Let me see, when was this? Yeah, this book was over $30. I'm trying to see when it was written. Yeah, 1998. Yes, I've had it that long. I went through that stage in my life that everything had to be feng shui. I'm older now. I still do a lot of things feng shui. I shouldn't say that. Um, let's see, what is this? Okay. So here is a Greg shorthand book. And the funny thing is, I learned shorthand when I was in high school. That was in the 80s. Don't try to add that up. So here is a Greg shorthand book. Teaches you all the little squigglies. Not that people use that today, but this was actually it was actually the teacher's book that somebody had gotten. They paid $7 for it back in the day, by John Robert. And this was the original copyright was in 1893. Then they did it again in 1901. And then this one was in 1916. So that's neat. I haven't loaded this yet, but I'm gonna have to put this in here. Look, here's a handbook for hypochondriacs. I mean, I got this in this auction that was here in Tampa, and I'm like, so it must have been this. It was a gift for this lady or something. I'm like, was somebody trying to tell her that she had a hypochondriac? That she was a hypochondriac? It's not written in. You could address it to somebody. I think it's kind of a funny book to have. Um, there was another book that I have downstairs I have to bring up that was like how to be a lady, how to sit, how to talk, how to do all that. And guess what? It was written by a man. Okay, yes. It was written by a man. Let me show this. I love this pink vest. Um I bought this too. Never wore it. But I thought, gosh, that would be fun. Okay. And you can it's reversible. So you can wear it on the furry side, or you can turn around and wear it on this side. And it has pockets. There's pockets on it too, and it's an extra large. Like I said, it's never been worn. So I'm thinking my people from up north, you guys could wear these. I have so much clothes. I still have clothes from my mom when she passed away, which has been 6 years. Then I'm getting ready just to go. I wasn't going to take them to Goodwill. I wasn't going to do it. This here's a Prince Frog crown. So I'm going to have to look for a someplace that I can donate them to. So here is Prince Frog brass. You got your votive candles, never been used. This is still all new. That was there. All right, I'll put him back there. I like how he has the frog, and it's all one piece too. All right, let's see what else we have here. If you want to see anything in particular, let me know. If you want to do jewelry or clothing instead, shout out. I'm just going to go through and see what I have to show before we move on. We did those. I'm trying to show the Vanity stuff as much first. And then, oh, I love this. This here is a Samantha Brown handbag, but it's actually a wine purse. I'm going to keep it for 30 seconds so I can talk about it. So it's a wine purse. It has a zipper so you can put your cork opener. But look how it's insulated in there. It has a zipper here at the bottom on the back as well that you can put napkins in there. I think there's a napkin in there now. But it's really cute. Like I actually bought this. Okay, I had bought this, I'd say 20 years ago. I've had it. 'Cause I thought it was a handbag. This is when I was still working at Hyatt. I was wearing suits all the time. I'm like, oh, this will look great with my tan suit and my brown suit. It's fashionable. Then I got it home and I opened it up. I'm like, what's this insulator thing? So then I had to go look that up. I'm like, okay, that's really funny. All right, let's see. I have I love these, and these are good for gifts as well. Um, Wine stopper or bottle openers or stoppers to fancy up your bar a little bit for your bottles. This here is a stiletto heel. It's new, and the bottle could be used as a gift or to put up on your own wine bottles you're displaying on your bar. Red, white, and blue stiletto heel. I used to do a lot of gift baskets and stuff that I used to make up for my clients coming into Hyatt. And I used to buy all this stuff and just make them up, and then I would sell them to the hotel. So they would have to pay me for the gift baskets because that doesn't come for free. All right, so here is a vintage. It's a vanity basket. It could be a cracker basket, but this is what was it? I forget. It's Sheffield, and it's numbered 2094. That is vintage. That's early 1900s on that. All right, let's see. We have this. I love this. This is Dewberry. Uh, their face powder compact. It is cardboard, but I love how it's still in great condition. It's got the back here, berry face powder. It still has some of the powder and the thing there. I love how it has the Victorian pictures on those. All right, we have, we'll start one of these here are the EP Elegance brass bell with a little crystal thing on here. I do have two of these. This is running for one. They're not cleaned. Um, well, it said it was brass. Well, maybe it's brass with, yeah, EP Elegance is what's on there. But these just need to be cleaned up. Or not. Let's see. We have, this here is a thing full of old buttons. The pictures there are in the listing. There are all kinds of those real small ones. There's metal ones in here, covered ones, the ones that were covered in different color materials and stuff. There's one right there. Let's see. So tomorrow is saying I got a show at 7. What time is it tomorrow? I can't remember if it's at 5 or at 7. But tomorrow, a Friday show is going to be for Granny and Cottagecore. That will be downstairs in my new location. And then I'll have a show again on Sunday that will be amber and brass. So I have a lot of amber glass vases and bowls and Indiana glass. What do I say? Indiana glass. Let me show this. Where did this go? I just have that out. This here is a vintage sweater. Why can't I find that? Sorry. Oh, here it is, right behind me. This is made in Hong Kong. I like how they're calling them now Kerrigans. And this is in beautiful condition. So all that was the crocheting. This is vintage 50s, 60s, made in Hong Kong with the original tag that's on that. I love that. I hope somebody gets that. Hang this up in the closet so I can find it. All right. Let's see, is there anything in particular somebody wants to see? If not, we're going to be we'll finish up with the vanity stuff and then we'll move on to some jewelry. Let me do this one. This here is a little aqua blue perfume bottle with the crown top on that. So here is this. And it still has it's refillable. You can take that plastic thing out and put perfume in there. And then it's the ones that just go like that and it dabs out. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. We're just going through some vanity items. Then we're going to do jewelry next. We're doing some boutique clothing and accessories as well. This here is vintage. Lil Insolent de Charles Jordan women's perfume. This is currently running. I actually have 2 of these. All right. Do that. Let's do this. This here is a vintage mirror and comb set. I'll run this. So here's your, no, it's not a mirror. It's a brush and comb. Sorry. You have your brush. Here's your comb. Okay. Let's see. We did that. Here is another. This is a monogram mirror. And it has, this is early 1900s. So this one is running. And the initials are EVC that are on there. It hasn't been cleaned or anything. But the mirror just has that there and a couple of spots there. But that's it. All right. So let's see. We have, oh, let me show this. All right, go up there. This here is a vintage Hong Kong beaded purse. This does not have the chain, but you can find those very easily to replace them. That's the front. This is the back. Inside's very clean. It does say Regal made in Hong Kong. It does have a safety pin because my mama used to tell me you always had, when you went out, you always had a safety pin just in case your outfit, your dress, your blouse, whatever, that you had a safety pin to save you. I find that a lot when I find like purses at auctions. I'll see safety pins in there. And it reminds me of what my mother had told me. This here is a teal satin cloth jewelry holder. So when you're traveling, it has all the little zippers on it. This is the handle that you can hang it from if you want to. I thought this is cute. You put your jewelry when you're traveling and then you just roll it up. And you just go like this and then tie it with the tassel thing there. I thought that was cute. All right, let's see what else we have here for vanity. And then we'll jump to some jewelry to see if anybody's interested in that. I do have a pair of shoes. I haven't done any shoes yet. Let me show these. These are random. But these here, they are those shoes in the picture. They are Vince Caputo's. Camutos, excuse me. And these are a size 9. I'm going to run these as they're ankle straps. I love these. That's the heel on them. They're like about a 4-inch heel. It's a block heel. Then they have the ruffle. They're in great condition. And then the ankle straps that are there. For anybody that is a size 9. That ran a little long. All right, thanks for looking at those. I do have these here are Guyana beanies. They're a size 8.5. These here are a closed toe shoe. I'll run these as well. Size 8.5 Gianni beanies. These are about 6-inch or 5.5, 5.5-inch heel. I'm sorry, I gotta get let me get my, yeah, it's a 5-inch heel. These here are a 5-inch heel on those. Let's see. These here are a pair of Guess shoes. I love these because these are like, and these here are a 4.5-inch heel. These are Guess. We'll run these for $5 as well. And these here are size 8.5. They have a leather sole on them, but they're jean. You got the jean print on these. You can wear them with your jeans, jean skirts. And these are size 8.5. Here's the bottom of the sole. That says 8.5. Those are all leather. Okay. That one. And these here are Fashion Novas. And these were new. These are 8.5. These are slip-in shoes. Fashion Novas, these never been worn. They have the braided front. That's your heel on them. And they have the size underneath there, 8.5. Okay. All right, I wanted to show you those last time and I forgot. So at least I got through them now. All right, let's see what else we may have before we move on. That's jewelry. Let me do this. Here's another shawl. It has this here is a red floral, like embroidery. Let me see. Yeah, that's actually cool. And it has the fringes on it as well. See, and I don't know if you can see the back of that. That's another one that's pretty to dress up an outfit on that one. All right, let's see. All right, I think I'm going to sit down at my jewelry table and start doing some jewelry. See if anybody's interested in that. Let's see, I think I've gone through all this. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move over. I don't want to, sorry about that. Let's move over here. All right, so this here is, let's see what we're going to put here. Let me move this around. All right. That there is actually, that's a Joan Rivers. That's from the 90s. This is 30 inches long. And we'll start the auction on that. This is currently running. This here has her star on it. Her signature is there. Double strand. They are knotted in between. So that's Joan Rivers. That's there. All right. Thank you for looking at those. Let me show this set. This here is vintage Judy Lee. She has it's actually her brooch and clipped earrings set. So here are the earrings. I like how they're half moons. There's a back, they're signed Judy Lee. And then here is the brooch. Beautiful cluster. And I ship these in a gift box that you can actually buy them as gifts. They come in a gift box already. So you can buy them for people as well. Let's see. I also had, let me show you this one. This is my favorite one. Of course, it's amber. So this is Judy Lee once again, her amber brooch. And then it has its clipped matching earrings that are signed Judy Lee back here on the earring. It's another beautiful set. I'm going to take those to my booth. Let's see, I have this. This here is Vintage Kramer of New York, and it is signed. Here's this brooch, signed here on the back. Kramer of New York. All right. Let's get some of these necklaces. I'm going to do, let's do this. This here is another favorite of mine. This piece here, this is from your 50s, 60s. You have the aqua blue green color. You have glass beads. You have some plastic beads on there. These here like a champagne pearl color, excuse me. That. All right, let's see what's next. Let me do this one. This here is a ballerina. It's a long silver tone necklace, and it has a ballerina pendant with rhinestones, and her tutu is a rose. And here is the chain. It's a snake type chain. It's all in great condition. Did that? I don't know if I pressed start. I'll run it again. I don't know if I was talking too much. All right, so there's that. Is there anything anybody wants to see or wants me to run? Because we're getting ready to wind down. Unless there's something that you want to see. I'll show these. These here are vintage coral. Still on the original tag. Those are coral. They are clipped. They are signed coral. Okay. Let me show this. This here is A peridot ring color gemstone is actually the birthstone for August. It's sterling silver with gold overlay, and this is a size 6. Yeah, size 6. Once again, it's sterling silver with gold overlay. And that is peridot, that's the gemstone, and that's the color for the August birthstone. Have any August babies in here? All right. Does anybody want to see that ring again? All right. I thought some people jumped in for it. I'll put that there. Let's see. Where is? I have to see where. Where's my jewelry? It's like somebody's been up here with my jewelry. All right, I don't seem to have that. Or, oh yes, here it is. Okay, here's this one. This here is a Liz Claiborne Angel Fairy brooch. It's on the original card. That is currently running. Okay. Brooches. I think I had a couple more brooches. What was that? Let's do this one. Here is a Sarah Coventry. And was that the one that fell? All right, guys. Of course, that's the one that just fell. So we're not doing that one again. We have to find it with everything else here on the floor. Let me do this ring. This here is sterling silver. It's with your rainbow topaz color ring. This here is a 7. And that one is, you see how the different colors? That's that rainbow topaz with the blue, greens. And that's a size 6, and no, that's a size 7. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to run one more item, and then we'll be done for the evening. You can bookmark my shows for Friday, which is going to be Granny Cottage Core. And then on Sunday, I have an amber and brass glass. So this here is vintage coral, 17-inch necklace. And that is currently running. Okay, this will be it for this evening. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Please follow and bookmark my next shows. Thank you so much. Have a great evening and a rest of your week. Bye-bye.